Um, I don't know what happened because I'm pretty sure. Okay, we have 4 members who signified their intent to attend, but no one came to the lecture.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I was of the opinion that maybe we could hold the lecture today. After the updates, if we don't have much updates. And here we have 4 attendees signifying that they want to come to the lecture. And we are more than 4, so I honestly don't know what to say. I made sure I tagged everyone to the lecture. I think at least twice or 3 times, I guess. But yeah, no one came to the lecture. Welcome, Percy and GM to everyone. Um, how was your week?
If you want to, I agree. We could do the retro today. But just a question, I was also tied on the retro yesterday, but I informed that I wasn't able to. Maybe
Yeah.
someone else had the same problem.
Yeah, that could be the issue actually. So that was what I was saying. I don't know what happened, but no one attended the virtual then. So I hope we could get to have the retro soon. Today would be a good day to have the retro anyways, but we don't have much member on the call. And that was what I was trying to prevent. I don't want it to be a situation where we have, 3 members hosting the retro, some role others are absent. Great mentioned this transit, so we won't be able to attend the call. So if Fanny is not in the call, all that.
Yeah, I agree.
I couldn't find the meeting notes. Or my Notion is offline.
Did you see the link that I sent? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the link. Yeah, yes, I can see the link.
But does it work?
It actually works. If I click the link, it's taking me to a web browser version of the Notion page. So, yes, let me turn a browser.
Yeah.
I have I kind of like have browsers for personal and now work. So I think I can.
Because about meeting notes, I can't see the notes that you posted last week in
I can't
Notion.
Yeah, I can't see. I don't know why. Maybe Notion is going through a phase or something like that. I can't see that weekly meeting note as well. I see 10th. The last date in the meeting note is 10th, which is not the last time we had the meeting. Yeah, so I don't know. It showed I was offline for a bit, but I had to close the app and open it again, and I'm still seeing 10th here. So assuming it's 10th, I should be able to see the one you created without using the link. So I can't find that one unless I use the link. So I think something is wrong with Notion. I think there is something wrong with Notion. I'm trying to check if because I got a prompt that Notion is offline. So I clicked OK. So now I want to check if I can, if there is something I can do to probably, since it's not from my side alone, I think I will have to ask the Notion work stream what is going on with Notion or something like that, because I can't find the last week meeting notes. Let me see. Yeah, I can't find last week meeting notes. We had a meeting last week, so but it's not here. And check the exams. Okay. Let me just. Can you edit the one you sent me? You can edit that one, right?
Yeah, I've already edited. I put. You asked for a role report this week, so I
Yes,
posted
yes.
at the bottom. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Do
Okay.
you have any? Do you have problems editing?
Yes, I can't edit the notes here on my browser. So I don't know why. I should be able to edit that. So, this one is behaving very, very similar. I believe. So it's similar mechanism. No. Let's see if I can use the browser version and see if it is updated. Updates, yeah, it should be. It's in notes. I'm trying the web browser version, logging in to Notion from my web page, and I'm still seeing the last meeting note to be 10th. So I don't know Notion or something like that. I usually don't have something like this unless unless someone moved to history or something like that. Which is nah. Okay. I'll just know the system. Can you share your screen, Oxford?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me. Can you see my screen? I haven't figured out how to zoom in Notion. Is it possible?
Zoom, I think it's possible. Let me try my end first.
Small text. Default.
I
Because I guess
know
this
it's possible.
is.
I think you could just use Control Z, Control, Control Plus, and let's see if that works.
I try.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, Control
Because
Plus works. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. But that might be since I'm in the Notion app. Because I guess this is a little bit small for you guys, right? Just to see what I'm sharing.
No, I can see. I can see a code.
Oh,
Does
sorry.
anyone have any legibility issue with the Oxford Notion sharing? Is it clear to everyone? No, no objections. So I feel like the answer is yeah, in unison. So if you could just go to the info section.
Yeah, and then open.
Gabby, do you want to give us updates on this tax? Any new methods that we need to know?
Yeah, GM everyone.
GM.
So, like we are starting to increase the number of posts that we publish. So I posted on Tuesday, and I've wrote down that one today. and I believe the posts are doing well. The LinkedIn page is doing well actually. Because from last week there's an improvement from the impression from last week, and we were able to also get from the post I made today. We were able to get three more followers added to the um, followers from 31 to 34. That was what I was able to see today when last I checked. Yeah. And the engagement rating also increased from what we had last time to what we have today. So the LinkedIn page is pretty doing well. Yeah. I reached out to um
But can anyone see hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. But okay, that means Gabby was logged in because I can't hear Gabby again. Or can you hear Gabby on your end?
I could, but then he got rugged.
So I think what you're trying to talk about is that our metrics with the LinkedIn is pretty optimal, and we have some new followers according to what you said, and you said we are doing good overall, and I believe we are actually because I checked the LinkedIn as of recent. I saw we are actually. I mean, there are some negatives, some views, the reduction in number of views. I mean, from last week to this week. But yeah, it's cool. Well, everything is okay. Well, so Gabby, welcome back. You can continue with the update now.
I didn't know I was robbed.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I said it improved from what we had last week, and also about adding the metrics to the community course slide. So I reached out to IPLEAD, and I was quite late. Like I didn't know it was supposed to be sent in before Wednesday. So subsequently, from next week, we'll be able to add it to the community course slide. Yeah, that's just that from my side.
Alright, cool. So about the metric, the CC call slide will not be for last week. I mean for this week. It will be for next week. So if you can get that to him before Thursday, that would be perfect. So that we can add that to the slide.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do
We're
that.
actually need to add it to the slide on Thursday. So before Thursday will be better.
All right, all right. Cool.
Thanks. Looks like we can go back to the next steps. Yeah, thank you. So this is this could have held if this had held yesterday, then this could have been marked completed. So it's still in progress. We're just going to change the due date. I mean, so what do you say? Do we have the retro next week? I don't want to set a search board because that was what I did last week, and obviously only 4 people were able to indicate their interest. So I think maybe we could have that as our meeting instead. Welcome, Ipoli. Because folks come for the meeting, so we could have the retro for the meeting instead.
I think that's good. I think that's what we've normally done to have the retro on the regular meeting hour. So because that's when we kind of adjusted our plans to.
Yeah, cool. That would work. That would work because I believe probably everyone was busy and the time frame we gave them was kind of like not favorable. But I thought we agreed to that on the call. But contingencies, anything can happen at any time. So yeah, we would have a retro next call. So that means that would be that should be next month.
Yeah, December
If
1st.
I'm correct. Okay. Can you the due dates as December 1st?
Where is?
Yeah, above, just below the created. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. So let's start. Highlight and okay, Great spoke to me about this. He said he's in transit and he's working. He's already done. According to him, he's done, and he could have submitted, but his laptop is not with him or something, or it was low and flat battery or something like that. So he said he's going to turn it in tomorrow. Tomorrow, we should be okay for me to check out if he does. And so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to go through the tax itself. Although I believe the what's it called? The competency matrix is actually what the tax is about. But since he set up the tax himself and he's saying that is not what the tax is about, I'm open to looking at what it does and see if if that is in any way similar to the tax itself. You want to say something?
Yes, let me just. I've been looking for this, and now I found it. I thought this is what we've been looking for.
Yes. That was what I was doing. So when you turn this in, I mean, this was from GCAL, but you were able to find it. Yeah. Great said this is not the tax. He said this is not what the tax is about, or something like that. So I was trying to tell him that this is the tax. This is what the tax is about. But he said no, that this is not what the aim of the tax is. And then he did not put a perfect description. So I had to ask him to put the description and probably take it on himself and turn it in so that we could see what exactly the tax is about, which is what he has been on for quite a while now. But I spoke to him today and he's done with it. So he just wants to turn that in, and hopefully he should be able to turn that in tomorrow.
Yep. So we're back again, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And it was that was last in progress on deck. Is this okay now? Can we move this? This one's been on deck for quite some time.
Yes. We can move that. Apparently, Great is no longer using this, so I don't want to create any confusion. So yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. And now Wiki1 is here. GM Wiki and Hyplat.
Yeah, GM Wiki1. So if you go back to the PM LinkedIn, there is also an X there. So I think Wiki1 came into the call so we could give updates about the metrics of Twitter accounts. I mean X account. So if you can unmute Wiki1. Wiki1, are you there? Am I coming to or am I?
Yes. Yep, can hear you.
Okay. Wiki1, can you share with us the updates as regards the X account?
GM everyone. Sir, am I coming through?
It's quite low. So
Can you hear me now?
yeah, it's still very low. Are you far from your microphone or something?
Yeah, I'm not far actually. I don't know what is happening. But you can hear me.
Yeah, I'm really straining my ears to actually hear you. Oh, yeah, I can't hear you.
I don't know what is actually happening. Maybe I need to update my Discord. Okay. So yeah, I have been posting consistently. Um,
Vicky One, are you still there? I think Vicky One is really logged, so we'll wait for him to come back and give the updates. Can we move on to the next? To
Then the last task. If you already,
yeah, Vicky One is back.
Vicky One is back.
so yeah, I said uh, I've been posting consistently actually, and we
Vicky One, sorry to cut you short. If you can just probably just type the updates in the chat channel, that would be better because I can't hear you, and I'm not sure anyone in the call can really hear you that well. So to save you the time and the stress, you could just type that in the chat channel, and I will read it out.
okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Oxflo, you were saying something.
Oh yeah, sorry. If we're done with the task, I have written some notes for the report that you requested last week.
Awesome. Yeah, I think we are done with the tax right now. The tax, so we can go to the notes.
So I can read out, and then Cole just joined, so he can also say if he had any comments to add. But general, there's been one person stopping by during the weekly talent workstream sessions. Last 2 weeks, it's been Arcasti. And this number is, from my perspective, is influenced by two things mainly. The numbers of members like just stopping by in the PM general thread, and this number is hard for us to influence. And then the second thing is how much time the talent lead, so me, spend searching for talent in other channels such as the new joiner session and no stupid questions and etc. Like just looking around. And I have not been able to spend that much time on that lately, so that could also explain why we're generally one person stopping by for now. And another thing that I mentioned in our proposal for next next season, is that I wanted to have a dialogue with the previous new members. So that's new talents that have been onboarded during season 8 and 9. And there's maybe two general impressions that I got or feedback, that most people are generally happy, but they are searching for ways to learn and to get involved. And it seems like more accessible bounties have been requested. And there's one person who said that was not happy at all, was disappointed of lack of task for newcomers, and would like to have more time for discussion questions during our weekly meeting. But this person have not responded when I asked if we could talk about like how to improve. So I think we should value the feedback, but not get too upset, because we will never be able to have everyone being 100% happy. And then I think bounties are good, but also general tasks without payment would be good for involvement and learning. But of course, that's not gonna pay banks. And now we are lucky because we have Arkasi and Wednesday, who are both new joiners in season 8 and 9. That's right, Wednesday, that you joined in season 8, right?
I think they did. They did actually. Joined last season, which is 8.
Yeah, Wednesday, right? So that's kind of at least that's the report for this session. And I really like to have a request from you that you want this every other week, because then it's something that we need to do. I notice myself that I get a little bit lazy when there's no requirements. So very good with with a requirement like that.
Cool. Thanks. Thank you. And, thank you for following through that request. So, I saw the part where someone is not happy and all. And, I'm glad you reached out to the person to talk about how we could improve. And I think I've always mentioned it in the call every time before we end the call, that all members are, they are able to propose a bounty if they have a tax in mind and see this tax can actually help in the in the case of the guild, or help the guild in a way or another. Sure, you can write a proposal and propose the bounty, and it is very easy now to gain consensus. Meaning, I created a discussion thread, the PM forum room. If you go there, you would see you have the opportunity to create a topic, and creating that topic, you could create the topic with the name of the bounty you would want to, and just write a brief about the proposal itself. I mean, the bounty you want to be set up, and just give us some reasons why we should why the guild. Or you could even ask for the guild's opinion on that by asking them to vote with emojis. You can set the emoji, thumbs up for like, thumbs down for don't like the idea, or you want something to be improved or something like that. And that is how you get a proposal to the guild. Because I would not really want to. I'm not a fan of setting up tasks for others to do. If I have a bounty I want to set up, I'll make sure it is something that folks can do. But since I can't read minds, I won't be able to say, okay, let me set up this bounty and hopefully you'll be able to take it on. Because I think we had an issue with that last season where we have a lot of tasks, but we couldn't have people to take it on because they basically don't know much about the task itself, even after the description and all. An example of that for this season is the practice retro by using FigJam. That was proposed by Ipoli, not me, not anywhere with that. It was actually proposed by Ipoli, who is a member of the guild, and the bounty was even done by Wednesday, not even Ipoli. So you can see you have the right to, you have the opportunity to propose a task, get it done yourself if you want, or you can just allow it to be bounced out to others to get it done. So it is as simple as that. If the person is on the call, I apologize for making you feel that way. And I hope all I've said right now you would come forward, and you don't even need to come forward. It's not like I'm asking you to identify yourself. You can just suggest a bounty if you have a bounty in mind. Suggest that in the PM forum room, and everyone will see it. We'll be able to talk about it and then you could get the bounty. That's another way to get the bounty. That's another way to contribute in the queue. As regards the bounty and no assigning of bank, the reason behind that was we are running on a we are trying to run on a tight budget. Not trying to actually. Next season the guild is going to be running on a very, very tight budget. So if we start giving out bounty today, if we start giving out bounty now, just set up tax, add the bounty, set up tax, add the bounty, and people come in mainly because of that, because that is another issue we need to look at. People can come in mainly because of that bounty. Of course, they will get it done, but they are coming in mainly because of that bounty. And what happens when you take the bounty off is you will see no one will claim the bounty again. So that you just have a lot of tax on the board with no one able to take it on. But what we are doing right now is the best way to promote active memberships, because without even setting up a certain amount of banks to a task, members are still taking it on, and then that could help you qualify you for active membership tag. which you could use for various reasons. I mean, you could go for a role, you could contest for a role, you could also participate in the coordinate, which is very, very good. I mean, no others are allowed to partake in coordinate. So you should be rest assured that after collecting your role, you are not going to get paid with coordinate. That is for members only, active members only, which is I think that's a total of 50k bank, and that is shared between the active members. We don't have a say on how you share it. You give members on how you feel like, okay, this person has been active, I know this person has been active and all that. We could also give gifts, but we don't receive. That means we are not taking any share in the coordinate itself, which is more like a way of paying members for their hard work throughout the season. So I think that one has kind of like maybe shed some light on the not having a bounty part. And thank you, whoever the person is, for this feedback. No one is upset. I assure you that no one is upset for your feedback. I mean, it is very good for you to have to see something and talk to us about it so that we can improve on it ourselves. So thank you for that, and thank you, Flo, for following through with the request.
Can I have a question, Makil?
Yeah, sure.
So first of all, I talked with several talents that isn't like joining our weekly meetings. So a lot of the feedback came from them as well. But another topic for the PM, the Web3 PM course that we're Innovator 3 and I am working on. So we have a plan that it's paid retroactively. But right now I have collected 3 people whom I've asked to help with just read through next week. Could I make that a bounty? So,
yeah,
because then that would be very nice.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I will do that.
If you want, you could also discuss that. Discuss with the J Fanny, so we could, basically we could discuss about the amount of the bounty. Check with J Fanny, but yeah, I'm cool with that because we are coming in to kind of like review the documents, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that works. That works.
Perfect. Then I'll do that.
So going back to VT1, they mentioned that we have 118 total followers right now. I think thank you, VT1. That is a very good one because I think we started from 0 followers and now we are at 118. So we crossed the 100 mark. And the new updates by Moz affected our impressions due to the fact that we are not verified. Verified accounts gain more traction than unverified accounts, but we are making headway on our Twitter, and I'm trying to master the new algorithm to gain more traction, impressions, and followers. Yeah. As regards the verification badge and all for X, I think that's everyone basically knows that. Right? So if you're not verified, you won't get that much impression. But on that end, the verification itself is, I think that should be somewhat close to $9 or something like that. So maybe we could work on trying to get E-verified, but that would be, after we've checked in with the treasury and all that to see if that could also, boost our audience, try to get members in. Oh, Wednesday you follow. Thank you. And that's 119 members now. Thank you very much. So for what I was saying is we could try to get it verified and see how that will do, for the first 1 month, see how that will prove our impressions and all that as compared to when we were unverified. And if that works, we can just continue paying for the subscription, which will be paid with bank and all that. So thank you, Vicky One, for that for the updates. Thank you very much. So you know, I can't see anything here again, which means we don't really have much to talk about again. So if you want to add anything or you have any question, this now is the time to unmute and ask. So I believe everyone does not no one has any question. So I will just reiterate on what I said earlier. Members are are open to bringing up bounty suggestions. You are open to thinking of a task that could improve the guild in any way you see a fit, and just go to the PM forum room. That's a thread under PM governance. So just go there, create a topic. The topic name should be the name of the bounty, and then the description should be what the bounty is about. Give us a short brief on the bounty itself and what you are planning to achieve with that bounty itself. Then we can now ask for folks to vote on it. Now you can use any emoji you want, thumbs up, heart emoji, the cap emoji, or whatever emoji you want to use. Yeah, and then now the post of the forum is that folks can comment your posts right under your post, and you'll be able to see it. Be able to see it instantly. So you don't need. It's more like using Google form. Using the Google Doc. But now you don't need to start logging from Gmail to Gmail. Just everything right here is here on Discord. That is why I created the forum room, which I believe members have been using for quite a while. I mean, Innovators started the Web3 PM course and discussion. They continued there. So yeah, if you have any tasks you want to suggest, you can just do so in the PM forum. No rush. No troubles at all. Just easy peasy. So in the absence of no question, I would say I would go for the the end of this call, unless there is anyone wanting to ask any question. We have time, for that, so you could ask your question right away. But if we don't, I'm looking for someone to second my call in the notion.
Now that we have some time, is it okay if I just ask our Custy, do you have any comments to what I said about talent? Like, what? Because you're the newest person here. If you're comfortable with sharing some of your thoughts, what's important when you're new in the PM Guild?
Yeah, I guess I'm and is connected together. So, but I mean, it's helpful to like spend some time on the talent session on Mondays, just to get some idea of what's going on. But like, for example, with bounty stuff, like one of the reservations I have about like really jumping in on bounties is because I'm not really sure like how the allocation of the work is really happening, and I guess like one person grabs it, but like is the right person really grabbing it or not? I don't know if anybody has any, like, if I'm kind of mistaken about my impression or not.
If I can give you a quick answer, like it depends a little bit on the task. So, for example, Wednesday she's doing the recording for today's meeting, and I think that's a weekly task that anyone can take. And then the task that I was talking about, I need some specific work done. I could post them on the task board or on a bounty, but right in this one, I asked directly, and then I dedicate the bounty and task to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it differs from bounty to bounty, but if it's up for grabs, anyone can do it. And if you feel if you're not sure if you're qualified, then maybe that's exactly the task that you should do, but ask for support.
Mm-hmm. And I guess, like, what's the best way then to, like, if you see something there that you think that you would be able to do and it's not, somebody hasn't snagged it yet, what's the best way to reach out if you have some questions?
I guess
like which channel would be, like, you know, is that something for like PM General or do you?
Let me share the screen again, and now everyone are more than welcome to join in. But in every task, there's normally one person who's like made the task. So here it says the squad, Gabby, Wiki 1. There's always at least one person who's mentioned. And then it could be good if you go in the PM General and tag them and then say that you're interested in the task and that you want to have some follow-up questions. And then you either take it in the general chat or in the DM.
Okay.
Mikhail, do you agree on that approach?
Yes. Yes. I set up a thread under the PM bounty let me share it in the chat channel. So that is also a place you could go for bounty discussions. You know, you could go to the thread and tag the person with the squads. If you can't tag the squads, you could tag me, or basically you could tag me actually, or anyone other you feel you want to tag, and ask the question. Then I can reach out to the squad if I can, or I could also have some sort of know-how on what the bounty is about. That is why for every bounty there's a description assigned to it. But if you still want pointers or something like that, sure, you could reach out to the squad. So for instance, I set up the bounty for the practice Figma retro. Wednesday claimed the tax, but they were saying they have some issues with the overall definition and all. I had to, dedicate some time, which I'm happy to do, of mine, to take them to what the tax is about and what they're expected to do. So that's basically how it goes. So, yeah. And you can also use the PM General as Slow said. So anyone you choose to use, just make sure you tag the squad members. So just one or two or even the other to shine more light on the tax itself. Did you get that, Kosi?
Yes. Sorry, I was searching for the unmute button, but yeah, I got that. Yeah, I guess the other thing is it's just like I'm generally not that familiar with, like, because I didn't see the bounty discussion thread there, like from the general view. So it's like sometimes it's hard to find these like active threads underneath something if you're not if you haven't participated in them. Like if I put a comment in something, then I will see the thread on my menu. But like before that, I mean, this is kind of a Discord thing.
Yeah. So the thing with thread is they tend to they tend to disappear. I mean, they hide themselves when the conversation is like dormant. So the ones that you can see the most, I mean, the PM general, it's because every day we are always saying something on there. So if you can't find the thread, it's okay to use the PM general for for the question.
Oh, okay, all right, got that.
Wednesday, if you're there. What about you? Because you joined in season 8. Do you have any experience you want to share? So if you remember, the question, just in general, like you joined the PM Guild in season 8, and now that we have some time, it would be nice to hear your experience. Like, how was it to join? What's good? What if there's anything you're wondering or you think we could work on? Thank you. Collate, you're also in the talent work stream. What's your thoughts? If there's anyone else having comment, or if not, maybe McGill, anything you want to say, or should we second your end call?
I have one quick question, and it might have been when I was rugged on Discord, or it might have been covered. But when are we going to do the retrospective for season 9?
McGill, you go ahead.
Yeah. So we actually tried setting up a search for the retro itself, which was supposed to go yesterday, but did not because members did not turn up. I'm guessing that is because the schedule and there might be some unplanned events that came up and all that. So we have decided we'll be hosting the retro Friday next week. That's first. That would be for instead of the weekly task meeting, we'll have our retro instead. And
right.
then
So it'll be the part of
Yes,
this meeting
yes,
time
yes. That's true.
for next week.
Yes.
Oops. I think I may have been rugged again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Actually.
Oh dear. Okay, because the screen. So next Friday is will part of the meeting will
Yes.
be the okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I haven't been involved in season 9 for too much, so I'd just be kind of interested to hear what other stuff has been going on and what we can look forward to for the next season.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what we have been doing to figure things out and to also gain feedbacks from members. So yeah. Thank you.
Great.
Kolade, were you saying something? Because I can see there's a message in the chat channel.
Yes, I asked if you had any opinion because we've been talking about the talent work stream for 15 minutes, and you're a big part of that. So I thought if you have anything to add.
No, I don't have anything. But I have, I will surely give an update on that and then give it. So now I don't have anything.
I think you're right, Mikhail.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
Actually,
But were you saying anything?
no.
Oh.
I thought Kolade wanted to talk about something, but I guess he's not mentioning anything again. So maybe we can end the call now, if that's fine by folks. So,
I second.
cool. Thank you. And enjoy your week, everyone, and see you next week, Friday, especially for retro. Please don't be late and come with all your questions or feedbacks. Let's build this game together. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you, Mikhail. Nice one.